But anyway, let's go. And here we are in Japan. So, here's Kappei. He's a shithead. Kappei's a shithead, alright? Here is him accosting Michi and Aki by going up and going, "Yo, what's up, you pair of pigs?" And then Aki and Michi are like, "Wow, fucking rude, dude. Why are you calling us that?" And he's like, "Haha, eat shit." And then his dog, Chonishiki, shows up, and he's like, "You guys should be glad that me and Chonishiki are here to keep you company. Dangerous for a couple of girls to be on a train alone, don't you know?" And then Michi, there when she was talking to the dog, was like, "Thanks for your concern." And Aki is like, "He's full of shit. He's just staying out of the house so he doesn't have to do his chores. Fuck him. He's not here to help us or anything." And she threatens to call his mother. And Kappei's like, "Please, please don't." When she gets mad, even the coordinators go running. But for the last 2 years since the war, they've been taught in school to not discriminate between naturals and coordinators. And the Kappei is most like, "Yeah, I know, but the war must have been fucking sweet. Robots flying out to shoot each other would have been cool as hell. If Plant stayed attack right now, he'd be the first one to sign up on the front lines." And Michi is like, "I think that would be bad, actually." And Kappei's like, "Hey, we gotta defend ourselves. If they come at us, I'll fight Zaft or aliens or whatever." The dog does not talk, but he is a blue dog because the person who did the original animation didn't understand that he wasn't a robot. And then Aki says, "Your little play war with Kazuki's gang is all the war you need." And then Kappei's like, "But that gang war is actually extremely serious, so you shut up." And then Chionishiki is one, starts barking. "What is it, boy?" When suddenly the sky is filled with light and the high-pitched squeal of space rending and all that garbage. Rosaphim, I can't believe you want these guys to die. You'll change your fucking tune in a second. Well, not in a second, but in a bit. This is Scenario 4, Alien Invasion. So our newest arrivals to the scene are Koji Kabuto, the one from Grandizer whose name I could never remember, Maria, and Duke Fleed. And they're like, "Wow, we were just on the moon fighting the Vegans with the Federation, and then there was a thing, and now we're here." And here's the Vegan dude. And this is the Emperor of Vega. And he asks his advisor here, Gandalf, and he's like, "Well, I don't know where we are, but this ain't gonna stop me from conquering Earth or whatever and fighting down Duke Fleed." And Duke Fleed's like, "Anytime, big shit Emperor." Like his name is actually just a Vega Emperor. Like he's just the Emperor of Vega. And he says that he's going to strike down his foe and return to his base and begin the invasion anew. And the Duke and Co are like, "Well, we're going to fight you in defense of this beautiful, bounteous planet called Earth." And Koji's like, "Hell yeah, Duke Fleet, you nailed it. Let's get the Emperor Vader." If you think that dude's hat is weird, you see this guy here. His face opens up straight down the middle, and a tiny lady can pop out. He's really good. I love Gandalf. But Koji, Maria, the other one whose name I can never remember. Let's go and defend goddamn Earth. Oh, Hikaru. it's Hikaru. That one's Hikaru. I'm not shitting. That dude straight up has a tiny lady come out of his face, and it's really good. And the SR point is we need to reduce Emperor Vega's hit points down below 10,000 in 3 turns. Koji Kiburo is in a ship plane. He's in the double spacer, which is fine, but Koji Kiburo is not a man who should be in a goddamn plane. Hikaru is in the repair spacer. She's in the machine spacer, which restores energy. Maria is in the drill spacer, which can refill health. And Grandizer is in a flying burger. He's in a UFO. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's all right. I think I don't think Gundam is an exosuit for the lady. I think he's sort of like Baron Ashura. But let's fight these things, like these shitty UFOs. I mean, I don't want to use up my goddamn ammo that much. Yeah, it's the robot's head on the front. And that's its arms on the side. It's sort of like in a big UFO. Like it's just wearing a big UFO that it flies around in. It's the UFO Robo Grandizer. You can shoot out of it and just be a dude running around, but that's not as cool. And these pilot dudes are voiced by a guy from Vega, so they're really funny when you kill them. Like, wah! I don't like them ones actually. I don't like them ones at all. Koji Kabudans? Get them. Combo attack! Ooh, I'm excited for that. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes I am. Double kata! Get him, buddy. Oh, you got him. Boing! Poor dude. Garbage. The UFO is just trash. Don't worry about them. Pure garbage. Spark bomber. Okay, let's check these guys out. So, oh, she's got like Esper level 2. I forgot that Maria is a psychic lady from space because she's an alien. Prevail level 1, worthless. Hikaru, guard, support defense, prevail level 1. I'm getting that up. Duke. Predict, support attack level 1, and prevail level 2, which is also worthless, but that's fine. And Koji Kaburo, resolve, will up when damage, prevail level 2, that's fine. It's fine. He's also got a jammer, so you can't even fucking shoot him with missiles. Oh, here's Cafe being full of shit. So after that turn, we get to Cafe. Cafe's like, wow, look at him go! Aki, Vichy, check it out! And Aki's like, Cafe, we should probably get out of here because this is really dangerous. He's like, no way! This is freaking sweet! You don't get to see UFOs every day! And then Vichy's like, whoa, a UFO? I thought they were just Zafta robots. And Cafe's like, that's fucking stupid! Everyone knows tube ships and saucer ships are UFOs. And then he says, it seems like the one with the horns is on our side. And he's like, go, go, hero aliens! Beat up the evil aliens! Fucking Kappei. What a fucking pile of shit Kappei is. Yeah, Z2 had the menu translation. Oh no, Shokoji Kabuto! What's wrong? It's the best you got? Fucking Koji, shut up. Kappei is gonna get a robot, but the deal with Zambot is it explores why that's a bad idea. Oh, I became like. I mean, that's a bit of a big move to be shooting out. Koji is not related to the shithead. He is completely not anything to do with that dude. It's Koji, Kappei. Kappei. Whew, that was always a problem. Hikaru with the first one who doesn't get him. First one to not get a bot, Hikaru. Should have gone with the bigger move, but I'm gonna do it again, not do the big move. Take this, damn earthlings! Whack. Lady! She's an alien. Goddamn space. And there she's talking, she calls Duke Flynn Daisuke, which is it's his earthling hiding name. Ah, Rosefin, they shout their moves and guns names when attacking because that is a thing that they teach you in Japan, and like it started in Japan, but spread to the rest of the world, where you say what you're doing and it makes you mess up less, and it is 100% actually true. Like bus drivers go turning left, turn left, pulling up, opening the doors, and just like saying what you're doing as you do it, like there's lower error rates of mistakes by like 85% or something ridiculous. And in the OG series of games, where they're just like, anime's cool as hell, the moves are actually activated by shouting them as well. Sometimes, like, it pops up on their little screen, shout now, and they have to yell. Or otherwise the move don't happen. It's good as hell. I mean, I don't wanna, I've gotta save some juice for getting the big boy. You've gotta lower the big boy to below 10,000. Can't be single digits. Okay, I like so. Grendice is invincible. It can only take 10 damage, so it's good. Spin Samsa. Yep. The UFOs are total garbage trash, and Grendice is a super robot who's super tough. He did not cast wall. He's just that damn good. He's just that tough to eat a baby. The big boys will do damage to him though. Wait, is Vega in the big tube? Or is he in the monster? Anyway. Let's get down to some Kappei shit. So Kappei's like, wahoo, get him! And here's Koji, who's like, hey kid, get out of here! He's like, goddamn brat, get out of here! This is no time for spectators, you might get murdered. Maria is he's like, I can't believe the Federation haven't sent backup yet. And Hickory says, about that. What is it, Hickory? He's like, I've been trying to contact the base, but the extraterrestrial research lab, no response at all. And it's like, what? I hope they haven't been taken over by the Dinosaur Empire. And Koji's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Ryoma and Tetsuya have got the handle on the dinosaur situation. Like, but then why can't we get hold of the labs? But Hickory's reading more mecha approach. And it's the Glory Stars. Chief, that's right. Goddamn Grandizer. And Toby's like, hell yeah! In the middle of a storm, we find the Lord of Space! Does this mean we're back in our own universe? And Den's like, analyze our surroundings. And Analyzer's like, yeah, this is Japan, it's Fujisawa, 82.3% consistent. And Toby's like, wait. No, that's too low. And it's like, yeah, that's too low. That means this has got to be a different Fujisawa. So Duke calls up the Federation robots and requests backup. Wait, it sounds like Grandizer's in the same boat we are. And so as we're talking, Koji's like, yo, guys, we don't have all day. It's the enemy leader right there. We don't have. This is no place to be chicken. And it was like, alright, you got a point, Mr. Kabuto. Parallel universe or not, the Vegans are hostile invaders. It's our job to fight them. Besides, just soldiers, we've got to protect those civilians. There's dinosaurs, there goes them bullshit. Yeah, they can hear each other because there's friggin' radios and shit. To be fair, fuck dinosaurs. That's so we gotta get that down, so I gotta fly this guy over. Does he even have... Okay, so he does have it, but I didn't cast it, because otherwise he wouldn't have any juice. I need to do a bigger move on this thing. It's not a giant man, it's a regular man. Screw pressure punch! Goddamn Vega war machines. Oh my god, you fucking missed Grandizer. You got 2 heads and you missed Grandizer. You got 4 eyes! You still can't get Grandizer. What's... trash. Garbage. Here's a 2-headed wheel dragon. Yeah, we're getting handsome soccer player Ryoma. We're not getting the crazy one. We're getting handsome nice boy. How could this? No! What the heck? Poor dude. Marita! Wait. How can you do that? Fucking the guy having it up as usual. I'm just gonna leave that dude, he can get fucked. Don't really want to flash though. Diego going double cutter. Shitty dinosaur. It's fucking dead now. Yeah, when just everything Roma does at the start of Armageddon is really good. You framed me for murder, but you weren't actually dead, so now I'm gonna kill you with this bazooka that I've got in my back pocket. Ugh. So good. Now I'm really excited to play Z2 again, where they're like, wow, is there a Ryoma Musashi in your dimension too? And it was like, yeah. And then Musashi's like, no, don't want to know, they're not allowed to tell us about it. Yeah, but you tell us if like one of us died or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we would definitely tell you if one of you died, Musashi. Whoops. It's fucking dead as hell. Fucking Musashi, every time. He's got a beautiful face. He did rifle butt the double dragon wheel. Poor Musashi. So good. At least he survives the whole game. It's rare for Musashi. Wonk. Got him, Decepticon. Beautiful baby, did it. Oh, and the level up too. Damn. I need to get on shooting the shit out of the big man though. Oh, Gandalf is in the Godzilla belt. What's wrong? Just a little bit like that? It's really fucked up that you have like Gurren Lagann and Code Geass and Get a Rome Armageddon all happen, and then Gundam Wing all happening at the same time. And it's just like, oh my fucking god, you lunatics. Air missile. But you only have to do 15% of that, guys. 15%? 15,000 damage to that dude, which is fine. Gonna dodge them. I don't think these do much damage. I think the UFOs are super trash and these guys are just like basic trooper level. But oh shit! Robin has got different animation points in the air. It's so good. Yeah, that's fine, do that move. Okay, so here's Gandalf, and we're gonna get to see his stupid fucking face. No. Yeah, go on then. Duke Fleed, all I have to do is destroy you and the Earth will lose its greatest weapon and be forced to surrender. But I won't let that happen. I'll not die until peace is restored to the whole universe. And there's the little lady. Gandalf, you must destroy that accursed Duke Fleet at once! I know, Lady Gandalf. Let me handle it. Gandalf's just got a tiny lady called Lady Gandalf in his head. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Your blood will run. Yeah, all the Eureka 7 and Gainer parties happen on the other route though, hopefully. For the most part. Gandalf. He's got a little dude in his, just got a little lady in his head. Don't worry about it. Space Thunder. Boy. Got him. So good. Unfortunately, no moves. So, yeah, let's defend. Get ready, Emperor Vega. The Vegan Imperial Army will be destroyed today. Silence, Duke Fleet. Because of you, my daughter Rubina was... Rubina wanted peace. You're the one that dashed her hopes. I hate myself for being powerless to save her, but I hate you too, Emperor Vega. To save this planet and to restore peace to the whole universe. Emperor Vega, I'll destroy you. If there's one thing you can say about Eureka 7 in this game, is at least it's not the movie from Z Stage, where it's the same shit but just worse. At least this game has the scene where Eureka puts on loads of makeup and looks like the fucking Joker. Now here's a barrel with a tiny wing. It's a big battleship. It's huge. Look at it. Whoa, it's fucking big. Wow, double large. It's a UFO. Of course, I now gotta beat it in a single turn. Well, not beat it. Right then. So I'm thinking we'll Koji Kabuto to here. By here, I mean to here, so we're within 2. And we'll do a big move on him. And say, fuck you, buddy. Emperor Vega, you'll have a lot of time to think about what you've done in hell. You dare speak so to me, you ruler of the whole universe? You bet the universe doesn't belong to anyone. Everyone who lives in it shares in it. I'm not letting you have Earth or the rest of the universe. Poor Emperor Vega. Cyclobeam! Shut up! Shit. I wanted to do that move like real bad, but I can't do that move. I can't do that move. Because you can't do it before you move. Well, I could have hit him anyway. That's fine, we'll just do that move. Dice are full power. Wing. He now just does 25% more damage, so I sort of wish that I had that before, but that's fine. I also really want to kill Gandalf because he drops a bit. What's he got? Oh, he does actually drop a thing. That's good though. I think it's like a instruction manual. I'm not getting. Okay, well I gotta do 9,000 damage to that dude, but I can also only I need to do 3,000 damage to that. So No, I haven't got the SR point yet. Because I can't get anybody over to this dude. I really want to fucking kill him. That's fine. I just need to get him on the counter, so it'll be fine. Denzel's not safe. So, this is the famous flagship of the Vegan Imperial Army. We got our asses kicked when the Vegans had set up on the dark side of the moon. Now it's payback time. The enemy has thick armor and heavy weaponry. I can't find any way to approach. Remember, First Lieutenant, even the biggest warship falls if you take down the bridge. Roger, I'll focus all my fire there. This might not be our world, but these guys are still our enemies. We can't afford to fail. Like, she's just in the regular Vagola, not the Vagola S yet. Just in the regular one. Toby and Denzel are so cool. Denzel's name is even Denzel Hammer. Captain Denzel Hammer in the Glory Star. Right, we should be set for that, so I just hope that Gandalf attacks somebody who can fucking kill him. Mostly what I'm after on that Oh, she's fine. No way, she's good. Oh, good. Oh, he's too far away for that, but you should get murdered by that. Hopefully. That's wicked sick. GOC is fine. You made it more powerful than ever before you fall, Vega. He does 1 million damage now. Why does that coat hang in there? Why not? Did you get it? Yeah, I think that's a book. I think that's a free book where you put it in the back, and like anybody in the back gets full PP and XP. Buh! I'm fucking dying, me. He says some shit to. Against Koji, Koji's like, when I take you down, that Lady Gandalf in your head's going down with you. And then she pops out, it's like, destroy him! Destroy him! But we get him, and then he's just like, ugh. Oh, I'm retreating. He and my weird little lady. And now he's got to attack Grendizer, right? And now we need to do 2,000 damage. Let's go big.
Duke Fleet. お前は殺しておくべきだった。
What a good noise. That's such a good UFO noise. It's so... like, the effect is 100% accurate. But all you need is one hit point, so you're good. You need one hit point and to dodge. Emperor Vega. Let's go, Koji. Look, boing! Ejected from the space trousers. Nation cross, just fucking fly into him, get him. Hand the beam! Yeah, you get it, buddy. Big combo move. Koji does all of the work, and then he just shoots out knuckle lasers. Got him. So Emperor Vega was like, time for a tactical retreat! And he was like, not so fast, Emperor Vega. I'm gonna blow you up in the name of all those ruined worlds, in the name of all the citizens of Planet Fleet. And then Vega's like, ah, Duke Fleet, you will regret it if you strike me down. And then, incoming, fucking mega chickens, watch out. If you thought those guys were wild, Roshan's gonna love the chickens. But then new things were like, what the? Never even seen them before. They're not Vegans, they're not dinosaur robots. And Emperor Vega's like, what? Where could they have come from without me, ruler of the whole galaxy, from knowing about it? And then Gandalf is like, please leave, Emperor Vega, we should use this to escape. And they do this with a big old Duke Fleet, we'll get you next time. Yeah, it's chickens. Yeah, not even chicken sacks, straight up chickens. Duke asked Denzel for any data on those robots, and Denzel's like, I've never seen them before, buddy, sorry. All we know is they're not from Earth. And then Toby's like, oh, come on, aliens in an alien universe? Double freaky. And then the aliens move forward and start attacking everything. Wah! This is shitty. And Cafe's like, oh! Alright, let's get out of here. And Cody's like, oh, dang it. Finally, the kid gets it. This is what I was worried about. But we gotta stop them. Don't know what they're after, gotta stop them. And now it's these fuckers and I hate them. But I do actually have to heal. You'll heal her. Denzel will heal Grandizer. And she will also heal Grandizer. Ultra strong. And we could transform into the form of a knot spacer. But I don't think we get anything out of it. Alright, here's the goddamn chickens. They're not vegan robots, so we've been invaded by another force? I don't know, that's okay maybe. Spin saucer. Look at it! It's a goddamn chicken robot. Fingers and loads of art. Proper old shit screaming. They're called Mecha Boosts. Oh, I'm going to be streaming until I fucking die in hell. What's the time now? Nearly midnight, so probably like another 3 hours. A really fucked up dude came up with these things. And he is a fucked up dude, don't tell me he's not. You're gonna go to bed before you meet Killer the Butcher? Is his name? Killer the Butcher? These mecha boosts. You got Toby talking to these things? Yeah, we got Denzel here. First Lieutenant O'Hara, don't forget to capture that data. We have to keep fighting these things. Yes, sir. They're big, but they move like potatoes. At this range, our little cuties aren't going to get scratched. Killer the Butcher is at the end of this stage, and you'll see him. He's a really big fat dude, but he's got the highest pitched voice of all time. But it shouldn't be long, because you just got to kill these dudes. You did it, Toby. You hung in there on that dude. Got him. Killer the Butcher is edgy as fuck though. The shit he does to people, he's awful. He's the second worst, he's the second biggest villain in Zambot. With the biggest villain being Cape. Oh, it's wiggly, it's wiggly! Oh, he's gonna get you. Oh, he didn't get you. Okay. What the? What? It's a Mecha Boost. Made by Killer the Butcher. He's a fucked up dude. Look at it. Shooting peas at you. I hate him. We call chickens white because Killer the Butcher's a fucked up dude. He's a messed up guy. He don't give a fuck about nothing. He won't show you no respect. I heard he doesn't even respect people's bedtimes. Hikaru's just like, wow, what the heck are these goddamn things? Never seen them before. Do they not have souls? I think she might say something like, are they soulless? Oh, they aren't very strong. Are they scouts? The shitty chicken. God, Gendais, they're just one-shotting these fuckers. Who needs it more? 2,140. Yeah, we'll give it to old Coached Kabutos. He's a good boy. I don't know what you are or where you came from, but if you want the Earth, you'll have to go through Koji Kabuto. Tune in next week. Koji Kabuto dies in lava. Alright, you got him. You got him. They're all dead. They're all dead. Nice work, everybody. So Setsuko's suspicious. These aliens seem light and lightly armoured. So Dem's like, yeah, probably scouts. But with no enemy reinforcements in sight, Duke agrees that that's the most likely answer. But if they're not Vegans, then what the heck are they? Incoming. Ah, strike daggers. Federation escort, thinks Koji. And then these guys, he's like, I don't know what robot they are. Then these guys go, hey, aliens, disarm and come with us. And Koji's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, dude, what the heck? What's up with that? And they're like, wait, the alien can speak? And he's like, yeah, of course I'm a human, you dingbats. And they're like, wait, no, are these machines newly developed coordinator machines? And then, coordinator? What the... What? And Denzo's like, oh, jeez, here we go again. And he said, you might as well get off so we can explain in a more convenient setting about coordinators and naturals, alright? It's fucked up world. And back in space where these jokers are. So, Dorandal's explaining that coordinators are genetically enhanced, naturals are not, and Quattro is like, that's pretty fucked up, I don't like that. But he points out if we are to believe that story, they'll have to believe that this is another world, and Dorandal's like, that might be difficult for your weird, tiny mind, but I'm having issues with it too. The existence of aliens that they claim comes as a shock, but the story of the war with them is terrifying. And then here, Dorandal brings up Denzel Hammer. He's like, what about Denzel Hammer and his squad? It seems they're Federation soldiers. They'd be the enemy of Bright and his men. And Quattro is like, yeah, so it would seem. But remember, the AUG's enemy, the AUG's enemy is not the whole Federation, only the subgroup that's the Titans. Dorandal is the Titans? He's like, yeah, you met them. They were the fucking jerks before. They fired on you and us without so much as a word. And he's like, and he says, yeah, they did what Titans do. They amass power from themselves and use it to their own ends. They take over the Earth Federation from its heart. And AUG opposes that and nothing more. And Dorandal is like, I understand humans fight in a war of ideologies. And he'll even go so far as to say it's human nature. Even during a war against extraterrestrials. And it's surely more civilized than a war of hate. But at the same time, the war between natural and coordinator, a war between two species of humanity, one with power and one without, sounds very familiar to Quattro here internally, where he's like, almost like space-noids, ethnoids, new types, but he thinks there's something weird about Dorandal, the ruler of plant, and he rules one of those sundered halves of humanity, and can we trust him? And Quattro's like, nah, probably not, I think he's full of shit. But Ray comes in with the message from the Minerva, and it seems Denzel's team has now been taken in by Alliance forces on Earth, and they must have been teleported there again. And Dorandal then turns to Bright and asks him to remain with Plant, but not as a military force, just to hang out. And he says, you're only our first visitor, and if we allow them their own devices, this world's balance of power will collapse. The purple underlined text, we can open a glossary and read a thing, and it's like, oh, here's what this means. Just in case you haven't watched every anime for all time and know what it all is, like me, because you're not a loser. And then Quattro, in a bold move, advises Bright, he's like, you might as well accept their invitation, if only to wait and watch and learn more about the world. Dorandal says he's going to send forces after the Titans as well, for the same reason. And Bright's like, sure, I'll make a truce with you until we know more. And Plant itself is on a mission. But they won't demand Bright's cooperation in combat, and but Bright and he says, I'll give you our cooperation as soon as we can spare the time. And Quattro is like, this may be another universe,